really don't like, you know, like a set of ideas handed to me. That visual art is a language. It's my language. It's the language that I speak best in.
4, 3, 2, wait!
First real commission that I got was at Bishop International Airport in Flint, Michigan. And I have been trying for 9 years, and for 9 years I kept getting rejected and never gave up. One thing I tell my students, to never give up, to keep pushing. You know. So this was at Bishop Airport. The idea just flashed into my mind. It was a wonderful idea. It was the paper airplane series. This was in airports, so to have pieces in different locations within the airport that looked like you threw the paper airplane, it landed right on the carpet. And that one looks like a lined sheet of paper with holes in it, a loose leaf sheet of paper with holes in it, folded up into a paper airplane. It weighs 3,000 pounds. The other one, the second one, is yellow, which connects to the signage in the airport. And that's on top of a platform over the entranceway. So you can see, it's glass, so that you can see it as you walk, and you can see the underside of the plane. And then a third one, which is on an architectural element in the airport. But somehow I knew I was going to get it. It felt right. I just knew it. I knew I was going to get it, and I did. It was just wonderful. There were 300 finalists. Dale Chihuly was one of them, and so I kind of beat him out, which was, he's well known, so I was pleased with that. So this one, after 9 years of trying and being stubborn as hell, that opened up a lot. I liked it. I liked talking to fabricators. I liked, the whole mechanics of it, the boom trucks and all the stuff that, goes with it. Other commissions that I got, involved footings, involves engineering and J-bolts. I really like that part of it. Sometimes you can't even put it into words, but a sculpture that is dynamic, that speaks to people, that moves people. I can do that. It's my language. It's my way of contributing to humanity. But I wouldn't do it because it's a lot of work. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't, very, very exciting and a wonderful challenge. And so to see an idea from a little model, 14 feet, a permanent sculpture outdoors is a wonderful thing. The piece down by the Scarab Club, which is a reductive abstraction, it's a curve form, would not suit a community that has never had any public art. And of course, it depends on the site. So that worked for that site. Anyways, I think Mount Clemens is a T-shirt seeds. That was another commission where they look like they're stainless steel, powder coated, different yellows with concepts on it. And that piece works very, very well for Mount Clemens. And I think because I'm able to be a site-specific artist, maintain my integrity, but that gear it to the site and the community and the architecture, that I think it's fairly well received.
The image just sort of floated into my mind like it was given to me from the gods. This idea of a bonnet, this idea of something that would be a symbol of the presence of women. The material is made out, it's cement, so it's very strong, enduring. So it was wire mesh, a layer of cement, a special formula so that it wouldn't crack. Then another layer of wire mesh, and another layer of cement, and so on. 3 layers and then 4 on this side. And then I built the ribbon in sections in my studio and brought them up and joined them. The material sort of symbolizes the strength of women. Not a lot of symbols, I think, of women, maybe in the world, I don't know. But anyways, this was my opportunity to do something like that. It could last easily 100 years or more. Science won't change you. I feel anti-female vibes still today. It's still difficult for women, but not as bad, not nearly as bad. You know, things are changing. I am getting, you know, commissions. You know, cities are giving me big budgets to work with. You know, I am a woman, an older woman. I'm not even middle-aged anymore. And so it is changing. It was difficult. You know, I had to sort of break through that resistance, you know. It's hard if you're a male, but not as hard. I don't believe it is. I still think that those politics are the barrier, not the other, not bisexual. I don't think that's the problem. Just being a woman is a problem. It's not my problem. I'm perfectly comfortable with it. I want to continue to open things up, to just have women respected for their work, you know, for their lives, for their work, for their contribution. They're usually ignored. I want that energy to sort of roll forth and spread, you know, and I think, you know, that it would be a healthier world for everyone.
Depending on what your scope is, the presentations are really important, you know. I was kind of sloppy, you know, in the early days. You know, this is good. Either they like it or they don't. So you gotta, you know, kind of hone that attitude a little bit. You know, that's kind of an artist personality is, you know, either they like it or they don't like it. But I had a piece in my studio that was called The Tap Dancer, and it was an image that just kind of shot into my mind, and I fabricated it, that duality of that tension, the forward and back movement. So it's that kind of journey that is wonderful. And what has that got to do with? It has everything to do with life. I mean, it's not some esoteric stuff. It's really just a restatement of life, tension and forward and back movement and motion. You know, and you know the earth moves and the sun. Everything is moving and our heart's beating. So motion in you know the suggestion of motion. If an artist can stretch themselves and become involved. You know, it's hard because usually an artist has to have a job, and then their art is a job, and then to be on all kinds of committees, you know, takes so much studio time away. But I've been doing it for almost 29 years, so it's taken that long to get to this point. A long time. Focus and commitment, and that's what it takes.
I feel like, you know, like a woman. I feel like an artist. I feel like a sculptor.